Hello, hello.
Trouble and follow me. All I wanted to be was an illa MC. Ever since me get small as I you got in Queen. What did you march up the dance hall? All you need until my best friend caught you and I'm here. Right, see? And ever since that day, you know, hear me, things been a mess. R.I.P. goes to rock, true thing, God bless. So nowadays I go see wifey just to cure me from stress. Lay my head on her breast, sugar dumpling those best. Explaining all my problems to her, getting things off my chest. A little hug up, squeeze up, and no more on my vest. Hey yo son, without my peeps I'll be truly asked out. Make sure I have my medication so I wouldn't pass out. Native tongues for believing in me. When everyone was stressing, most of all Jah Almighty for the guidance and the blessing. That sounds like Rico. Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Throw you in a choke, gun smoke, gun smoke. Biggie smoke for mayor, the rap slayer, the hooker layer. Motherfucker, say your prayers. Hail Mary, full of grace. Smack the bitch in the face, take her Gucci bag and a North Face off her back. Chap her if she act funny with the money. Oh, you got me mistaken, honey. I don't wanna rape ya, I just want the paper, the visa, capisha. I'm out like the vapors. Who's the one you call Mr. Macho? The head honcho, swiftest like Kumacho. I got soul, but styles I should be down with the stylistics. Make up to break up, niggas need to wake up. Smell the Indonesia, get you to a seizure. Then fuck your moms, hit the skins to amnesia. She don't remember shit, just the 2 hits. Her hitting the floor, and me hitting the clits. Sucking on the tits, and the hooker begging for the dick. And your moms ain't ugly, love, my dick got rocked quick. I guess I was a combination of House of Pain and Bobby Brown. I was humping around and jumping around. After then I asked her who's the man, she said B.I.G. Then I bust in her E.Y.E. You're dead wrong. That sounds like Rico. Dear mama, I'm caught up in this sickness. I robbed my adversaries, but slipped and left the witness. Wonder if they'll catch me or will this nigga snitch? Should I shoot this bitch or make the nigga rich? Don't wanna commit murder, but then they got me trapped. Walking while I'm walking and talking behind my back. I'm kinda schizophrenic. I'm in this shit to win it, cause life's a wheel of fortune. It's my chance to spin it. Got no time for cops who trip and try to catch me. Too fucking trigger happy to let them suckers snatch me. Niggas getting jealous, trying to find my stash. What about the 9? Now I'm a dime off your ass. Peter picked a pepper, but I could pick a punk. Snatched him like a bitch and threw him in the trunk. The punk thought I was bluffing, was squaring up and nice. Before I take your life, first wrestle with these mics. I listen to a scream, really went insane. I guess the little mic set finally found his brain. The rollers pull me over, I'm sentenced to the pen. Remember that little bird, he snitched and told a friend. There's trouble on my mind, I'm with the old timers. Fuck 5-0. Dear mama, the cops don't understand me. I turned to a life of crime, cause I came from a broken family. My uncle used to touch me, I never told you that. Scared what you might do, I couldn't hold you back. I kept it deep inside and let it fuel my anger. I'm down for all my homies, no mercy for a stranger. The brother in myself is 16 as well. It's hard to adapt when you're black and you're trapped in a living hell. I shouldn't have let him catch me. Instead of living sad in jail, I could have died free and happy. And my cellmates raped on the noon. They passed around the dome, you can hear his asshole getting torn. They made me an animal. Can't sleep instead of counting sheep. Niggas counting cannibals. And that's how it is in the pen. Turn old and cold, and your soul is your best friend. My mama prayed for me. Tell the Lord to make way for me. Prepare any day for me. Why? Cause when they come for me, they find a struggler. To the death, I take the breath from your jugular. And I didn't cry. It's in the pen, turn old and cold, and your soul is your best friend. My mama prayed for me. Tell the Lord to make way for me. Prepare any day for me. Why? Cause when they come for me, they find a struggler. To the death, I take the breath from your jugular.
know shit is rough doing your bid. When the cops came, you should've slid to my crib. Fuck it, black, no time for looking back, it's done. Plus, congratulations, you know you got a son. I heard he looks like ya. Why don't your lady write ya? Told her she should visit, that's when she got hyper. Flipping, talking about he acts too rough. He didn't listen, he be ripping while I'm telling him stuff. I was like, yeah, shorty don't care, she a snake too. Fucking with them niggas from that fake crew that hate you. But yo, guess who got shot in the dome piece? Jerome's niece, on her way home from Jones Beach is bugged. Plus Little Rob is selling drugs on the dime. Hanging out with young thugs that all carry nines. And nighttime is more tripe than ever. What up with Cormega, did you see him or y'all together? If so, then hold a fort down, represent to the fullest. Say what's up to Herb, Ice and Bullet. I left for $500 in your commissary. You was my nigga when push came to shove.
One what?
One love.
One love. One love. One love. One love. One love.
Dearborn, you'll be out soon, stay strong. Out in New York, the same shit is going on. The crackhead stalking, loud mouths is talking. Ho, check out the story yesterday when I was walking. That nigga is shot last year, try to appear like he hurt something. Word him up, I heard him frontin', and he be pumping on your block. Your man gave him your Glock, and now they run together. What up, son? Whatever. Since I'm on the streets, I'ma put it to a cease. But I heard you blew a nigga with an ox for the 4-piece, wildin' on the island. But now with Elmira, better chill, cause the niggas will put that ass on fire. Last time you wrote, you said they tried you in the showers. But maintain when you come home, the corner's ours on the real.
It's been a while without your face. I saw your picture on the wall the other day. Too much distance, too much space. You need to come back home, run alone. Yeah. I'm waiting for the light to change. You ask me how I've been, I'm good, I can't complain.
5, 4,
I'm beyond
3,
it, things
2,
to explain.
1.
Heads up, hostiles. You made your last mistake.
Hasn't been
Freeze start.
you don't want me, baby. No, I hate to keep
Scum scraped off. Gotta keep it up. Judge, jury, executioner!
Ain't always great, but it's never good. I've been want to feel a single if it ain't your touch. I get drunk and become one. Just want to dump into us.
2,
But they
1.
don't stop. Till it's on.
New entry
Years
in
ago I was so dumb. Foolish, young and stupid. Look at who I have become. I ain't gonna break your heart. Promise it's always safe.
Bad choices have bad consequences. Freezes start. I'm done. You made your last mistake. Run, go.
Lights turn into nights. conversation turn into fights, we gon' be alright. Love turn into light. Girl, you've been burning so bright. Let me turn off the lights. Stay quick to the moon. It ain't always great, but it's never boring. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Bogeys incoming.
Whoa, whoa.
So
Whoa,
got a little run.
when it's right there, it's right.
More scum scraped off. New entry in the war journal. So weak. Gotta keep it up.
Yeah. Okay, we colder than the breeze, but the breeze ain't flowing like me, motherfucker. Hold up. You don't need to hold up. Yeah. And I can show you how I seem, what it is, what it truly might be. Nothing that you know of. You don't need to hold up. I'm so above and beyond. You take drugs and make it up, way up where we on. Space shuttle Elon. Time we don't waste much. Fuck when we wake up and I have her stank just like Celine Dion. Catch me if you can, but you'll never catch me. Damn. Whole lot of yes I am. All the way in with no exit plan. Already left and the jet don't land. Yeah, the time is ticking. Come take a ride, get inside. This is highly different. I'm talking fly, got the pilot with it. Can I mind my business? Why you tripping? Give you something that your eyes can witness. Ooh, you're too close. I don't understand why you're doing the most. You can love it, you can leave it. They say you look different down. No, you don't keep you down. What if I don't need it? There's something about it. Just freeze me out. I just wanna
There's no reason to be afraid of my magic.
little
Unless you think you are.
never superficial. You won't know when it hits you. Get a little sentimental when I'm up with you. When I'ma give you what you came for. Yeah, shit, I work too hard to have a clue who you are. Set the bar so far above par. We could parlay all day. Crib long range with the yard. I know I should probably pray more, but you gotta love me. Cause I say that they spend money. When I had nothing, shit, it wasn't so funny. Made a promise to the homies, nobody go hungry. Look how far we came. Still they throwing dirt on my name, but it never worried my brain. Heads turning like a hurricane, swerving till the sun get up out of my shade. They don't get the picture, cut them out of that frame. Shit, I'm up 30,000 miles plus change. Been a while, but I'm down till I'm out. And it is what it is till it ain't.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
You can love it, you can leave it. They say you look down. No, they don't keep you down. What if I don't need it? There's something about it that just freezes me out.
immortal is my subject. I rule all.
How about I switch things up and make our opponents disappear? The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Do what's needed, please. Even if it does mean taking out former allies.
They're ahead of us.
Get rid of the spiral. Why would I need healing? Anyone willing to help?
I'm always saying I won't change, but I ain't saying everything's different. I can't complain. Don't know what you miss. Shame on you. Yeah. Shame on you.
Resistance is futile.
That's just
Does nothing.
everybody throwing it away. You was scared, now it's okay. Yeah, I paid the cost of the apostrophe. That means it's mine. Keeping myself, taking my time. Always in the bullshitting out of line. Dropping with my eyes closed, looking on the side. Turn the ignition, I'm driven into the gritty. Listening to Whitney, I'm whipping it through the city. Yeah. Man on the mission, figure it out. Putting way too much on my shoulders, please hold me down. I keep my head above the water, my eyes getting bigger, so the world getting smaller. I be eating riches, but that only made me crazy. Mama told me I was different even when I was a baby.
It's party time!
I want it all, but it's not enough. Okay. Yeah, I'm always saying I won't change, but I ain't the same. Everything's different. I can't complain. Don't know what you need. Shame on you.
I shall claim my victory eventually.
Everybody throwing it away. We was getting lifted, now we getting paid. Shame on you.
I am ready to put on a show!
Young little sisters on this skin. Turn the power off and get your water from the spring. I'm bringing everyone with me when shit get good. I keep 150%. This is the shit that I'm dealing with, but I wish I forget. Used to be feeling depressed, now I'm living obsessed. Yes, behind jacuzzis, I be hitting the jets.
Can you pass
Showing
the
us some
trial
love,
of
you
your
giving me
soul?
sex. Respect the out of line. Don't fuck around and be a victim of your pride while you lying. Tell the truth, step aside. I don't got the time to let it slide.
30
Yeah,
seconds
I'm
before you
too
attack.
grounded.
Get ready.
Push whips that move mountains, new cribs, blue fountains, these are my surroundings. I be going through it, you just go around it. But it's really not that different when you saying all that change, but I ain't the same. Everything's different, I can't complain. Don't know what you miss. Shame on you, yeah. Shame on you.
The battle starts in 5,
That's just a
4,
game.
3,
Everybody
2,
throwing
1.
it away. We was
All you
getting
need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? Anyone willing to help?
Incoming!
No, the spider nest has got to go.
I shall claim my
Area is
victory
yours
eventually.
I'm always so busy dreaming. Maybe I should wake
It's
up.
spider time!
Things I regret, but I just say I forget. Can I just be free?
I specialize in
Everybody
grievance
needs
and revenge.
like, when you're loving, let me tell. Crossing my That's my goddamn way. What is it to say? There ain't a better time than today.
One down.
Maybe I'll lay down instead of always trying to figure everything out. All I do is
Judge, jury, executioner!
Aw, it's that time. It's so cold.
No goddess is ever truly gone.
Only got some things left. Hope I make it home from work. So tired of being so tired. Well, I gotta feel some beautiful. Don't say no lie. No lie.
Anyone willing to help?
Really hard.
Just don't waste the light.
I'm gonna lay down with the bed. What I do? Tell me anything you know.
It's Saturday time!
I shall claim my victory. Eventually.
No, they don't like you when I'm done.
Their team's capture progress is past the halfway
When I'm
point.
crying, no, it make them so uncomfortable, so different.
Shields up!
Fucking kill me.
Like summer,
Who is
no,
more
baby,
immortal
I'm
than
so
I?
late, I could make it feel so much. I finally discover that there's a whole lot
They've
more
almost got it!
waiting. That there's a whole
The moon haunts you!
I know maybe I'm too late, I could make it feel so
Goodbye, Earth.
This is gonna hurt. Just restart.
I am returned to
Keep
claim
fighting
what is
until we have a
mine.
winner.
Please don't let me no more.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I'm thinking maybe I should thank you. Oh, baby, I should buy you another round. You caring, I'm swearing I'm here, but I'm there. It's getting harder to hunt me down. Get away to a place where the black's such a break. You leave the bank up $100,000. I made it, but hey, once I build it, I break it. It might just break me down. And all I ever needed was somebody with some reason who can keep me sane. Ever since I can remember, I've been keeping it together, but I'm feeling strange. Get away when it ain't really safe and it don't seem right. But what's new, you get used to bullshit. The screws, they go missing. It's likely they might be below.
Shit, I need to stay in line. You did well, I regret design. Hey, you decide being an only child. Say you need more of a family round. Turn these dreams
this ain't doing bad. Because I try to minus the problems that I attract. And half the time the wheels is in the back of my mind. Keep on turning till the tire's flat and burning till the fire crack. I do not lie, those facts may seem a little far-fetched. That's only cause I maybe make believe and full of darkness. When I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Walking, dropping change inside your empty guitar case. That's charity, I move carelessly, that's why I'm always tripping. I guess it's like electrolytes, you help me go the distance. Not too efficient, but the way is always been. Until the day we have to meet again.
Get away when it ain't pretty safe and it don't seem right. But what's new, you get used to bullshit. The screws they go missing. Likely they might be
Shit, I need to stay in line. You did well, I regret design. You, despite being an only child, say you need more of a family rounds. Turn these angels to hand me down, 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 down.
here all the time. I never seen somebody put together perfectly. What would I have to do to call you mine? Someone like you is so hard to find. But open up your eyes so you can walk a blind. All I ask is that you worry, I won't hurt you, don't you worry. Listen to me, I'ma set you free. It ain't gonna break your heart again. Go through the worst to reach the ecstasy. When your imagination's all pretend. I never thought that it would feel this way. You never taught me how to heal the pain. I wish you taught me on a different day. When it was easy, I'm still being happy. Just a little taste and you know she got you. Can you hide away? Can you hide away? Sound of silence, they all just watch you. I kinda find it strange how the times have changed. I wish we could go and be free once, baby, you and me. We could change the world forever and never come back again. Let's leave it all in the review. Let's leave it all in the review, girl. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. Let the broken heart if you can. I don't expect you to be capable. Got the world right in your hands. That responsibility is unescapable. I promise that I'll be a different man. Please give me the chance to go and live again. Having some trouble, can you give a hand? Seems perfection really is so unattainable. Don't even say you about to end it all. Your life precious ain't a need to go and kill yourself. I'm not so sure that there's an end at all. I wish the truth would just reveal itself. Who do you call to make it to the top? And who do you call to make the shooting stop? And who do you call to give the Cooper wash? After everything I did, I think I'm still myself. Just a little taste and you know she got you. Can you hide away? Can you hide away? Sound of silence, they all just watch you. I kinda find it strange how the times have changed. I wish we could go and be free once, baby, you and me. We could change the world forever and never come back again. Let's leave it all in the review. Let's leave it all in the review, girl. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. No one ever teach you how to dance. Nobody ever taught you how to dance. Well, everyone knows how to dance. There's only so much time. Yeah, somebody died today. I saw his picture in the funny papers. Didn't think anybody died on a Friday. Some anchor thanker or some kind of money trader recently divorced or drunk driving down the highway and drove off the bridge to his wedding song. Blew out the bass in the speakers, you can still hear the trumpet going. The hospital was useless and everything was quiet but the music. Recently I only meet peace when in deep sleep in the same dream. Girl say the smile on her face waiting on the other side. I wonder if he'll take me to the other side. Yeah. What your eyes see, too naive for, and that'll screw you. Still bet it all on glory, hallelujah. I heard the answer in the gibberish of an old drunk. All they said was he's in no rush. If I could just pay my rent by Tuesday, I bet I'd be rich by.
Hello there, Earthling. Welcome back to Podcastage. Today I am reviewing the HyperX Quadcast 2, which is what you're listening to. This microphone costs about $150. I did buy it with my own money. If you want to check it out, I'll throw some links in the description down below. All of my recording settings will be listed in the description as well.
The HyperX Quadcast is a full-featured standalone condenser with selectable polar patterns: stereo, omnidirectional, cardioid, and bidirectional. Each of these patterns will change the direction from where the sound is picked up. If you're recording something with vocals or instruments that you want to output in 2-channel stereo, then select the stereo setting. While in this mode, the Quadcast will record audio as a stereo image, so you can easily record stereo audio without needing a second microphone. Omnidirectional is the pattern to select if you want to record all the sound in the entire room. This is useful in settings like a conference call or a multi-person podcast. Cardioid is the best setting for a single audio source directly in front of the microphone. This setting would be used for things like single-person streaming and voiceovers, like this one. If you're recording a face-to-face interview, the bidirectional pattern will be the setting you want to use, since it captures sound from the front and back. The Quadcast has a convenient tap-to-mute sensor. Simply tap the top of the mic to mute it, directly in front of the microphone. This is useful in settings like a conference call or a multi-person podcast. Cardioid is the best setting for a single audio source directly in front of the microphone. This setting would be used for things like single-person streaming and voiceovers, like this one. If you're recording a face-to-face interview, the bidirectional pattern will be the setting you want to use, since it captures sound from the front and back. The Quadcast has a convenient tap-to-mute sensor. Simply tap the top of the mic to mute it. The LED indicator makes it easy to tell whether you're muted. If the LED indicator is lit, the mic is active. If it's off, the mic is muted. Knowing your mic status will help prevent stream fails and other broadcast accidents. If you're coming in too soft or too loud, you can adjust the mic sensitivity on the Quadcast by adjusting the gain. To adjust the gain on the Quadcast, use the dial located at the bottom of the microphone. You can connect a headset to monitor your microphone output. Just plug a headset into the back of the Quadcast and you can hear what is being captured. The Quadcast comes with a 3/8 and 5/8 inch adapter that fits most mic arms. Remove the screw connecting the mic to the stand. Attach the mount adapter, and the Quadcast and its built-in shock mount can now be attached to the boom arm. For additional support, visit us at hyperxgaming.com/support.
Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and in this video I'm talking to you about how to improve the sound of your HyperX Quadcast or Quadcast S. I'm going to be showing you various different things that you can do to improve the sound capture quality of your Quadcast to make it sound a lot richer. And I'm using the microphone now to do the voiceover for this video with some of the tweaks, so I'm going to show you what to do. The first and most important thing to do, if you can do this, is to get it off its mic stand and onto a boom arm. Taking it off the mic stand removes it away from any noises that might include keyboard and mouse clicks and other sounds on your desk that could otherwise negatively impact the sound quality. Also, getting it on a boom arm means that you can move it closer to your mouth, which then means that you can turn the gain down, which makes a drastic difference to the amount of background noise that it picks up and also improves the overall quality. You can see it here with the blue compass boom arm, which I've done a video on separately on how to tighten it and make sure it works with your Quadcast S, so check that out on the link in the description. But now I want to talk to you about the various other things that you need to do. So obviously getting it on a boom arm is the first step of it, but you need to make sure it's close to your mouth and facing the right direction. And that's a really important point, because this microphone is able to capture from multiple different directions, but in an ideal world you want to be talking into the front. That's where the logo is, so roughly here where that RGB is. Obviously this has the bonus that you also get to see the RGB a lot more and show it off on stream if you're into that. And obviously on the S, this is one of the nicest things about it. It's very fancy looking, it's very swish, and it will give you a nice calming glow on your face. Now, one of the other things to do is to make sure that it's in cardioid mode. So you have a polar pattern selector on the rear, and you want to select that is seen here. What that does is it makes sure that it picks up the sound from the front of the microphone and minimizes any other sound from the surrounding areas. Next thing to do is to go to the Microsoft Store on your Windows PC and download HyperX's Ingenuity software. This is a free bit of software that you can get from the store, and basically click and download that and install it and then launch it. And the reason to do this is to check for firmware updates. So open the software up, click on the settings in the bottom left and check to make sure that you have the latest firmware. If you don't, you should see a prompt that will let you know that you need to download an update. Make sure you do that because it will improve the quality and make sure that everything's running as it should be. You can also go into the microphone sound settings from here and adjust things like the mic volume and mic monitoring. So if you're plugging a 3.5mm headset into this mic, which you really should be because it will help you with monitoring the sound, then you can adjust the volume here and get an idea of what the mic sounds like for some of the other steps that I'm about to do. Next thing to do is to go into the sound settings by right-clicking the speaker in the bottom right of Windows, and then click down here to more sound settings. This is in Windows 11. Then go onto the recordings tab and find the Quadcast or Quadcast S. You can see it here. Go into the properties tab and then click through into advanced. When you're in advanced, make sure you select the default format for the sample rate and bit depth of 16-bit 48,000 Hertz. This will ensure that you have really good capture quality. Also, right click and click set as a default device. This will ensure that the microphone is the only thing and the main thing that's used for your microphone capture, and to ensure that the audio is coming through there. And you can see it's selected as the input device here, so you need to make sure all those things are ticked. Once all that's done, the next step is to adjust the gain. So as I said already, getting the gain down will ensure that you have a better capture quality because it reduces the amount of background noise that's being picked up. You don't want your sound being ruined by fans on your PC, cars passing by, birds tweeting, wind blowing, or whatever else. This is done by simply rolling the wheel at the bottom, and you can see which way you need to roll it. Essentially, the bigger the dots, the louder the gain. So you need to roll it towards the small dots and make sure that it's in that position. An easy way to do this is to use OBS Studio or Streamlabs OBS. You can see from the mic monitoring at the bottom where that green bar's lighting up, that shows you just how much the microphone's picking up when you're not talking. So if you're quiet in your room and just roll that gain slider, you'll see just how much it's picking up as each adjustment is made. So you can see now that it's barely any sound going through to the microphone at this point. So I have it at a good level where it's not going to be picking up any of that excessive background noise, and instead will sound good when I'm using it. Next step is to go into the OBS settings if you're planning on using OBS, and make sure that the mic audio is selected as the Quadcast S. I'm assuming here that you're going to be using it for streaming purposes. Also make sure that your sample rate is set to 48 kilohertz under that audio. That makes the most of the mic's capabilities. Head over to the output tab and go to audio and find the audio bitrate drop down. Select a higher audio bitrate than the standard one, and that will ensure again that you have a better quality of sound out of your recordings and streamings as well. You will notice that there are audio tracks for streaming and recording. This is a bit more detailed view. There are other videos from a lot more intelligent people than me on all the different things you can do with that. Another thing you can do is apply filters. So if you go down to the bottom of OBS and click on the little cog icon next to your mic, you then get the option to apply filters, and you can see that there's a noise suppression filter here. So you have two different options in here. It's worth trying out both to see which one works best for you and your environment, one at a time obviously. But when you turn those on, you'll notice again that the mic volume has dropped right down on the mixer at the bottom, so you can see immediately that's done a good job of blocking out that noise. Using one of these means that you can turn the gain up a little bit if you need to, if you found that the gain's too low in the original demonstration that I made. It does, however, take away some of the quality, so it's preferable to reduce the gain if possible. Another thing that you can do is to use NVIDIA's broadcast. So if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, head over to Google and search for NVIDIA broadcast. Download this free software and run through the steps for installing it. NVIDIA broadcast essentially uses AI to reduce the background noise, and it's really intelligent software that means that you can minimize the amount of background noise. Once that's installed, it will launch, and you basically just need to select your microphone from the software. So there's a few different steps here. essentially we go into the microphone tab and we find the Quadcast or Quadcast S. Again, you can see it listed as one of the microphones here. You can also see the effect of noise removal and the strength that's being applied, and you can test it in there. Now go back into the Windows sound settings and you need to change things a little bit, because instead of having the mic set to the Quadcast in Windows sound settings, we now need to set it to NVIDIA Broadcast. So what you're doing is you're basically sending your mic through the NVIDIA Broadcast software and then telling Windows that's the main one that you're going to be using for the sound settings. You also need to select a speaker setup, so we're going to choose Astro 50 because that's the headset I'm using. Make sure that's selected in Windows sound settings and in NVIDIA Broadcast. This ensures the sound comes through your headset correctly, as it should do when you're playing games and doing other things like streaming. So this little bit of software obviously will put a bit of extra pressure on your graphics card, and it doesn't work with all GPUs, so you need an NVIDIA one, and the more recent the better. But it does help to reduce a lot of the background noise and minimize the problems that you might have. So if you found that turning the gain down isn't working for you and the other things I've suggested, this is another option. You also have the option to use this through OBS as well, so it will eliminate some of that noise, and it means that you can improve the quality of your stream and the sound of your voice when you're doing it. So different steps. Go back into the sound settings, find the mic drop down and select microphone NVIDIA Broadcast instead of the Quadcast, and that will then mean that it was then passing through, and you can check to see whether that's showing up and how much background noise is being picked up. And you can see when it's running through broadcast that it isn't actually picking up any background noise, and you can turn the gain up in this way, so then you have a better setup there. So there's quite a few different steps. Now I want to show you what I would do if I'm recording voiceovers. So if you're not doing a live recording and you want to do a voiceover instead, I like to use Audacity, and I'll show you why in a second. But what we need to do is basically select the microphone from the drop down. Also make sure that your project sample rate is at 48,000 Hertz, so that matches the microphone quality and ensures that you've got the best quality there. Now without talking any sound, just press record and you'll then start to talk a bit later on. The reason for this I'll show you in a second, but essentially you want to see how things